To prove that weirdness doesn't kill mental illness, I took the initiative to enter the dungeon to seek death. The country reminds me to stay away from evil spirits, and I took up the sea to the evil spirit. Mom and Dad, I'm back. The cold moonlight shines on the tote room. I quickly put the box at hand. Take it out. I took out one of the teddy bears. Put it in a girl's arms. If you don't like this, I'll bring you something else next time. Keep people's heads down. Look at the doll I stuffed into my hands. He loosened his finger. The intestines in my hand fell to the ground. He reached out and touched the teddy bear's head again. The touch from the palm of his hand made him unable to stop. Do you like it? I asked cautiously. I liked the girl's voice, a little excited. I also brought you a present for Dad. Seems to have thought of something. He picked up the soft, sticky strip from the ground, stained with hard work and sewing. Wearing it around my neck. Mark, as soon as you arrive, screams pierce the sky. 20,000 yuan with him. The direction of the scream is the little mute. Why? He screamed. I squatted on the ground. He was possessed. Smile on face. Let the little girl strangle herself to death. This feeling is so weird. Without saying a word, he ran behind him. I can only hope that the girl will strangle me. Run as far as you want. The little girl heard Xiaoya. He's still excited. The smell of the Red Army quickly filled the air. I was confused, but after you, there was nothing. But that voice just now was similar to Xiaoya. When I think of Xiaoya, and I came to my senses, I look at my daughter next to me, wearing only a thin skirt. I quickly took off my white socks. Wrap it up. Don't wear much next time you come out. Cool at night. I wrapped it up. White coats worn by adults, packed in a 7 or 8-year-old girl, mopping the floor. The girl's hand can't even get from. The sleeves are fully extended. And that's when I picked up my white coat. The human breath is released violently. Of course, the little girl was not dumbfounded. This person turned out to be human. Fingers and jewels on the right side of the scarf cushion. Rapid damage by pinching the intestines. My intestines are also freezing. It's getting tighter around the neck. Dad, I brought you a gift. Do you still like it? He froze and tightened his hands. I like him a lot. I just feel like it's getting a little harder to breathe. But this is women's courage for each other. It doesn't matter if you don't know the severity. Hug the girl who can't go down the mountain. Sorry. Just found you now. I felt Lisa's arms increase a bit. I am satisfied with you. Daughter is angry. Xiaoya said don't put it down. Now the daughter must have managed to escape by herself. Must be hard. Girls smell our chagrin and regret. And the bear goes for a bang. Only then did he realize that there was no fear in me at all. Isn't he afraid? The girl let go of her hand slightly, and my husband's face eased a little. But now the tears are about to flow down. Sure enough, although my daughter hates that, still loves me. Dad won't leave you anymore. Maybe it's the air that he's never changed. Past emotions. Some of the girls must be faking death. It must be fake. He turned his head. I snorted in my heart. Tuan will not leave Dad in the future. As long as this human dare to reveal any bit of fear. He killed him. Kill him well. Otherwise the vitality will be passed on again. It's the same one just now. He just came down from the solitaire. This moldy area belongs to him. Now someone dares to borrow his area. To calculate his gift. It's your Aunt Xiaoya's voice. I was stunned why Xiaoya would call so miserable. Aunt Regiment guns are not for away. He looked at me doubtfully. I forgot to bring it with me. No. Hey, Auntie Xiaoya is the nurse who treated her father before. Hey, this time he also brought me to you. He doesn't think it's the mother he found for him. Bar. I wouldn't fall in love with anyone but your mother. I'll make a quick judgment. It's yours. The teddy bear's fingers are a little hard, soft rebound that can be transformed. This emotion, just like the touch of a teddy bear in your hand. It was something he'd never felt before. He thought of a scream in the distance. I'm afraid there are other evil spirits coming. He quickly took off his coat. Aroma mania. I don't want to wear a white coat. I only wear small skirts. His proud balance, holding that teddy bear in your hand. I take a look at my suitcase, a little guilty. This time it was too hasty. I didn't prepare a small skirt. Put it on quickly. Turnman heard the screams in his ears, more and more angry. He forced the zombie to print. Evil spirits are not strong. Before seeing the evil spirit, he can't be sure. Do you have the ability to protect me? Okay. After I packed my clothes, when he was holding me, walked towards the screaming position. But he stopped halfway. He didn't want to go. He is not sure that he can deal with that evil. Why don't we go over there? Tuan pulls me. Let's go straight to Mom. It's dangerous here. But I feel like my mother is coming alone. If you are poor, maybe it will be called that. Xiaoya is like a human, accepted as prey. Don't know why. He suddenly had a desire to have a family like this. The life of purpose is too lonely. There are employees like him buried in the ground. I don't know if I have become what was the evil spirit before. This is the first time he has been born and left this area. The idea of a cemetery. We got lost. How embarrassed to speak. Aunt Xiaoya said, "Know where you are." I just kept running for him. The bastard nodded firmly. If you have to save that woman. He's about to show off his healing. The colder the fog around Tuantan, he had his hands wrapped around the white mist. Xiaoya's screams are getting shallower and shallower with dying feet. Feeling the fear in the air. The smell of peacock. He's getting younger. It hasn't dissipated in so long. Doesn't that evil spirit dilute fear? Look at that brow. I went with him. Eyes can travel through this fog. But the distance is farther than before. In front of the faint window, Xiaoya is now with Wang Bing. Wang Bing was injured and taken away by a Spider-Man before. Now that he's back, it looks like he's healed. So he seems to have lost a lot of weight. The whole person has become shriveled. Hey, that's my friend too, called Wang Bing. He was with us before. I was injured in the back to heal. I introduced to the group around me. Only Tuan knows. Why hasn't this evil spirit diluted fear in the air? Because this person in front of me is a human being. The two quickly approached. Xiaoya hides in the corner and can't move. He feels it. A thin layer of spider silk attached to itself. No matter how hard you struggle, you can't escape. And Wang Bin opposite him. The body that should be said is like a piece of air-dried bacon. Slight heaving in the chest. He's still alive. He's got white spider silk hanging on his body, wrapped most of its body. That's what Spider-Man gave him. Twisting can melt a bamboo thread through blood heat. Set your goals. The current creature has wrapped the appearance. Countless spider silks forcibly wrap and fix the broken joint. I want it. I can still stand up and worry. Wang Bin also gained another ability. He can vaguely smell some human scents. Seriously, move your nose. But I still don't smell anything about Xiao. Any taste of Qi. Xiao Qi is dead. Xiao Qi is dead. Xiaoya came back quickly. I'm so anxious that I'm about to cry. Xiaoya can feel it affectionately. It seems that his life has only been swept away by spider silk. But the eyes of Wang Bin and the fox were obviously disbelieving. You Xiaoya are not dead. How could Xiao Qi die? What I said is true. I can take you to Dodge's body. Xiaoya quickly explained. And I also know that although the general has a bracelet, this is also the previous Spider-Man. Reasons not to attack him. Xiaoya sold it to me without any hesitation. The horror of the dead soldiers suddenly seemed. He had given up the rope to wake up. I just want to take revenge on Jiangxin, because although he got the abilities of the Spider-Man, but wherever he is, Spider-Man can control everything through spider silk. If you can get that pissed, maybe there's still a chance. What bracelet? It's just a bracelet stiff with evil spirits. I don't know exactly what it is used for, but it does avoid nasty attacks. Xiaoya continued to say that Wang Bin was finally busy first, because he did see Spider-Man finished. There was no intention of attacking me at all. Hey, Xiaoya wants to tell him, the thing about that dress on me. Humph. Wang Bin gave him a serious look, then asked lightly, "Where is the car?" I want to get his bracelet. So he designed it to find an evil spirit. Sorry for the trouble, Xiaoya whispered. As soon as this sentence comes out, Wang Bing smiled calmly in an instant. I can take you to find Zhang Che. Xiaoya still decided to throw out the river car to fight for herself. Bao Xiaoya can see it. Wang Bin is very attracted to the bracelet of Jiang Che. I couldn't hear through the sun. Small eyes are good and he spoke. But Tuan is evil. This fog belongs to his domain. He could clearly hear the waving sound. Dad, are they really your friends? Tuan, look Two big eyes don't stick. Yes, Xiaoya, Auntie will take us to find your mother. I patted him on the head. Tuan felt it when I was talking about picking up my wife. There's guilt in the air. And regret. Dad, I'll follow you every step of the way. Don't always laugh. Just find Mom. The date of death of those two people. Thank you, Xiaoya. Thanks to you, I finally found my daughter. Tuan took me straight out of the fog. There were no footsteps. Appeared directly behind them. My selected voice make Wang Bin and Xiaoya instantly creepy. A kind of cool air rising from the soles of the feet goes straight to the bottom of the heart. Wang Bin felt his scalp go numb. You know, he's surrounded by spider silk. Able to be vigilant around, even in me. He also sensed that Rhys smelled like an evil spirit. Want to withdraw? Wang Bing took a step back. He didn't teach me about bracelets. There is a string, a dozen bracelets connected by little finger bones. Are your eyes gradually becoming greedy and ruthless? Dad, is this man your friend? Tuan could feel Wang Bing's murderous aura. He watched coldly as he took a step forward. Standing in front of me, Wang Bing frowned and looked at the girl lying in front. 7 or 8 years old, just around the waist of an adult. Negotiations since following little by little, he changed his appearance. Him now, it looks like it's playing with little human girls. Yes, Tuan, let me introduce you. This is Aunt Xiaoya. This is Uncle Wang Bing. You too, this is my daughter Tuan. I took my shoulders. Take him by your side. Xiaoya felt a pain in her head. Why did that villain disappear just now? How did I really have a daughter? I'm only 24 years old. This little girl looks like she's 7 or 8 years old. How can it be my daughter? Ha ha ha, kid. Here, close your eyes. Uncle gave you a present. Wang Bin grinned rather. He has started to fantasize. The little girl opened her eyes. See me falling in blood. Wang Bing's killing intent was cut to pieces. Xiaoya was taken aback, step by step. I want to take advantage of Wang Bing's lack of attention. Take the time to escape. Just wait until I die to cloth the clothes again. But I didn't expect him to just take a step back. The feet are stuck to the ground and can no longer be lifted. Look at it. Delicate spider silk is arranged on the ground. Flashing transparent light. Then we walk the horse. Wang Bin slightly chopped his head white, little dentist. Everyone can see the pillars of the ground. He got smaller and smaller. Uncle arranges his things casually here. It's very impolite. Wang Bin was a little puzzled when he heard his words. Uncle, you and Xiaoya have another generation. Tuan and Dad are looking for Mom. Tuan is very happy. As he said, he stretched out his hands towards Wang Yuyu. Can I hug Tuan at the same time? I am very happy and sad. After his daughter escaped from the bad guys, you can still be innocent. So good, okay? It all starts with you. I call out at dusk. The Emperor should have picked him up from the ground. The power is much greater now than before. This little girl, she could totally kill it with a swipe around your neck. She soon sensed the vixen. The little girl's hand holding his neck was very hard. He can even fight his spine. Click. He moved forcefully towards the regiment arm, but found the little girl's arm was muscular. Tuan hugged him. Chew the cake in your ear. He said you're a really bad guy. It's a pity that Tuan is a good boy in front of his father. When Dad is away, pamper you fiercely. Be good. Wang Bing stared at the girl, hugging him. What does that dark and deep Lao Tzu think? Wang Bing's chest became more and more stuffy as he accused. The heart feels like it's being held tightly by a hand. blood in the heart. It's being drained over and over again. Just as Wang Bin was about to faint and suffocate, Tuan Tuan was cowardly and they strangled him by the neck. He released Wang Bin and returned to me. Take his hand. Wang Bin threw himself forward. Almost fell to the ground. Are you all right? I hurriedly wanted to go to heaven to help him. Wang Ming hurriedly buried his hands and retreated. I see. This little girl is an evil spirit. She's just a little confused. Why is this evil spirit by my side? Call me Dad. Tuan Tuan. Have you ever considered changing your father? Wang Bing's eyes dripped. He squatted on the ground and waved secretly. As soon as this sentence comes out, my face leaked in an instant. Tuan Tuan looked at me sharply. In that instant, he felt the anger rising from the bottom of my heart. Douyin's mouth raised slightly, holding hands tighter. Wang Bin, I think we should go separately later. I was so angry. I feel true to everyone else. But people were always mean to me. Yeah, you'd better leave with us. Tuan Chuan pulled my sleeve and smiled. As soon as Wang Jian leaves, when you are about to die, he's going to do it where I can't see it. Oh yes, sorry. I don't mean anything else. I just think Tuan Tuan is so cute. I want to recognize him as a daughter. Sun Wang Bing quickly explained. He didn't look at me with a cold face to explain. Instead, I saw the devilish smile. My daughter is naturally cute. I heard someone boasting. He was happy, offended before the fallen soldier. The anger that rose also disappeared in an instant. Yes, Tuan Tuan is really cute. I saw him for the first time. I also want him to be my daughter. Xiaoya is by the side. Hurry up and help. Instead, take my hand. He looked indifferent. When I look at Wang Bin and Xiaoya, I am not angry or happy. Okay then, let's go together. Let's go find Mom together. Talk about marrying your mother. For the first time, the late emperor showed uneasy emotions. He was afraid of my mother. After I realized that I was an evil spirit, you can't accept yourself. And my parents in my mouth. His own grandparents. You won't scare them, will you? He will try his best to be a good baby. I saw Tuan Tuan nodding obediently and agreeing. Xiaoya and Wang Bin are quietly relieved. Do you know where my mother is? Tuan Tuan's little eyes. Try to make yourself look like a scourge to humans and animals. Xiaoya nodded in horror. A wishbone flashed in his eyes. At this point, he has to execute his original plan. In addition, find K-Ping and let me die. Better let this girl die with the evil spirit. Then maybe you can still fish in mixed waters and survive. He cherishes a breath. Hidden in his heart was another madness. That is when those evil spirits kill with only one breath left. He went to sneak attack and gave the final blow, then acquire a skill of the evil spirit. Anyway, I feel the change of Xiaoya's mood. His eyes were getting colder and colder. Under the leadership of walk slowly towards the fog. The first full moon has gradually set. No matter the dark night is gradually dispelled. A golden sun shines on him. Wang Bin followed behind them. He is not used to the warm sun. He always felt it was painful, like how the sun corrodes the body. He wants to find a dark place to hide. But as long as he dares to go, Tuan Tuan will be straight where I can't see it. Take care of him. And at this time, Tuan Tuan is being held by me. Eyes can only stare coldly at the donkey all night. Dad and Uncle seem to have something to do. He doesn't want to go with us anymore. Wrap them in my box. He didn't look at the light soldiers behind him. Otherwise, we and Xiaoya Auntie, go find your mother by yourself. Uncle has something to do. Let him do it by himself. I am the conductor. Sure enough, I saw Wang Bing's intolerable look. Oh, I'm sorry. Let you come with us all the way. I just remembered, the other party has been following them all night. Oops. It's mainly because the daughter is afraid of the dark. And it's not safe at night. Hey, thanks for following us. This little eye must have lost to Wang Bing. The team was kidnapped. He went with me, protected us all night. Tuan Tuan feels my sincere gratitude to Wang Bing, but couldn't help hugging my neck. Put your face on my shoulder. Listen to me. Wang Bin's face became strange. Daughter is afraid of the dark. 10,000 people are in danger. Doesn't my conscience hurt when I say something like that? This night, the most dangerous thing he had ever seen, it's the baby girl in my arms. If I go, you must repay your daughter well. Don't let him get lost again. Wang Bin plans to give it a try. As long as I hold Tantang well, maybe you can really run. Hey, don't worry. This time, I will definitely not let my daughter leave my side. And I said, seriously. That's fine. I believe in you too. After Wang Bing finished speaking, he turned and left. Xiaoya watched Wang Bing run. No mood swings. He has figured it out. You are currently following me. Safe as dumb, Dad. I'm a little sleepy. I want to sleep for a while. I hold Tuan. Just heard his own whisper in his ear. Then you rest. I will always hold you. I patted him on the back. Xiaoya also heard this. But he doesn't think Tuan is really going to sleep. Tuan's little head just leaned towards my shoulder. I closed my eyes. Wang Bin ran all the way to an abandoned building. Hide and... After arranging spider silk around, their heads are breathing on the ground. He now has two options. The first is to go back and cheat. The other option is to deceive other bad people. Little master, what are you thinking about? But the sudden sound above my head directly scared Wang Bin. It sounds so familiar. The next second, Wang Bin felt his heart. Hold hands behind your back. The uncle whose hands are messing around. What are you thinking about? Uncle, are you thinking about how to deal with my dad? He looked towards the sound. Fan flew not far in front of him. All around him are the shadows of countless young children, bouncing around. Wang Bing can't move. It was only at first glance that I realized a shadow of countless children. If the false whole body of the ancient father is only sentenced, and that little devil called Tuan, just floating not far ahead. Looking at yourself flying quietly. You can't kill me. I am a slave to banish the wicked. You can't kill me. Wang Bin felt his stiff limbs. The propaganda that was caught by the countless harmful pigs at a glance. Try to get close to the body. Looking down at Wang Bing, who fell to the ground and did not give up. The last thing you have is a slave. Or a slave whose value has been drained. Wang Bing like this, exactly when first arrested. It blew up. Fear catches the evil spirit and releases Wang Bing. No matter what bad things Wang Bing does with spider silk, some of the fear is passed on to the evil spirits. Wang Bin is embarrassed. The next second I see one of my arms. By the turquoise young Tong shadow was directly torn off. Just a quick look at his severed arm. No blood coming out of the tail segment. No white bones. Some are just warm eggs, filled with his flesh and blood, sighing and laughing. Sure enough, no evil spirit would do a stupid thing that would not be left behind. Dead soldiers are being pulled out one by one. He also saw the flesh. It's called dense eggs. And in that moment, he was desperate. His death no longer had their own flesh and blood, even just ripped into his chest, has also been filled with eggs. Wang Whip hugged himself at once. What are these symptoms? Suffering, pain? Subjective feelings of patience after checkout. The amputated limb is still there, accompanied by different degrees of pain of different natures. He crows twice. He always said withdrawal was a mental illness. But now mental illness is not your own. The finished figure disappeared in the distance. The live stream of the fallen soldier is also completely black. I picked up a battered parasol by the side of the road. Hit the sun above your head to block the scorching sun. I can't let my little girl get sunburned. Xiaoya wiped the sweat from her forehead indiscriminately. He stole a glance at the ball egg that was about to withdraw from his arms. He really wanted to complain. There wasn't a drop of sweat on Tuan's forehead. Does an alligator need an umbrella? When Xiaoya secretly went to the bandits, he suddenly felt another look. Staring at myself, he looked up. Suddenly, I saw Tuan staring at him. Dad, where are we going? Well, Tuan looked around. Xiaoya freeze-dried ice. Auntie Xiaoya took us to find your mother. He said he's almost there. I don't know the way either. All the way, Aunt Xiaoya said, wherever she was. Aunt Xiaoya, have we all gone astray? Tuan said a small ocean. Others don't know the way. Doesn't he know? If it is in the direction of going to the exit, they've gone astray now, oh ah. Did you go astray? Where could Xiaoya disappear? He just wanted to take a detour and buy time. But I didn't expect. As soon as this Tuan Chuan opens his eyes, see through your intentions. Will it? Don't you go this way in the direction you want to go? Tuan Tuan, pointing at the direction Xiaoya set the destination before. He doesn't know. Humans have yet to find exit of Float 9. He simply knew. Humans will find a way to boil towards this exit. Do you know the room? I look at my daughter in amazement. Maybe it's the sound induction between mother and daughter. I feel like mom is in that room. Squinting and smiling, looking innocent and cute. Xiaoya feels good. Right there. I went wrong. If I could also... If only the team had telepathy. Where is my little life? Tuan Tuan 1. Does dad want to be heart to heart with Tuan Tuan? Tuan Tuan put his finger between my eyebrows and thought, I'm so afraid I'll lose Tuan Tuan again. I just finished. A mechanical voice suddenly appeared in my head. Acquired skill mind reading. Can bind an object. Sensing each other's position. Consciousness and ideas, you can bind one at a time. Well, I was just about to ask what this is. Tuan Tuan extends a finger to his mouth. Make a promotion gesture. 2 slabs, the big black and round eyes fanned and killed twice. And I understood, and I nodded my head. He frowned and his mind moved. I had one more on my mind. Guided mechanical degree. Please select the binding object. I chose Tuan Tuan without saying a word. Face just rose. Level. There are more bound targets behind the skills in the brain. To bind an object. Tuan Tuan. It cannot be bound before unbinding. People can sense each other's position. Awareness of township. In that moment, there was another emotion in my brain. There are 2 people in the space of consciousness. A big one and a small one. I can see both of them. To observe the world. Dad, I look at Tuan. Tuan Tuan's mouth didn't move, but the sound came into my brain. And I stopped. Keep your mouth shut. Can you hear me? He can't hear. Tuan Tuan hehe, smile. I grinned too. I can really communicate with Tuan Tuan without talking. Is it possible that no matter where Tuan Tuan is in the future, I can find Tuan Tuan? I am happy to feel the 2 people in the space of consciousness. Hey, even if Dad leaves tomorrow, you can also keep talking to Tuan. Know where Tuan Tuan is. Put a sadness in his eyes. It's hard to find someone you like. It will be separated soon. Humans have to leave after the pause. Otherwise it will be eliminated in a copy. I nodded in confusion, didn't understand the subtext of their mouths. I carried Tuan Tuan towards my destination. This time the pace slows down a little. Because every time I turn a corner, Tuan Tuan will tell me how to go in my consciousness. Xiaoya follows behind. He wanted to interject, to show the way. I find myself unable to speak at all. Because every time I move forward, all towards the destination. That moment, Xiaoya only realized that something was wrong with me. I feel like I've suddenly become lost. The weirdest thing about me is, I didn't speak to the regiment again all the way. The 2 really have no communication. Little Eyes remembered not long ago. The official finger jabbed my forehead. Not false. It won't be mine at that time. The soul has melted. And I am the embodiment of that. Let the group control. Lower foot fat. His brain started to get confused. What's the matter? I'm walking ahead. Without even looking back, he asked. Xiaoya is instantly in the forehead. A cold air pierced the back of the head. I didn't even look back. We all know he's not stopping. Feeling Xiaoya's fear, Fatland grinned, non-stop. He thought tears were so much fun. Wow. Oh, I'm fine. Xiaoya exhaled. Try to keep yourself calm. He followed me again. Turn another corner, and I stopped. Xiaoya's limbs are numb. The socially destitute follow. Almost hit my back. That's when he realized it. Quickly open the distance. Dig the architectural style of the modern city in front of you. Xiaoya couldn't help but take a breath. This is the destination of their trip. A place where blood is everywhere. But such a clean, holy place can appear. Xiaoya did not enter it without authorization. It's clean and dangerous here. People who entered here before. Not long after, the whole picture will be cut off for no reason. All the way to the copy official ratio. No one came out of it. Jiang Cheng, your wife is in here. Xiaoya stared at me. Ruthlessly keep talking. Well, what don't you understand? When I replied Tuan, Tuan gave priority to asking, the most central location. Xiaoya is far away. It may not die outside. Eventually the heart will die. He frowned. These survivors really know the location of the exit. It's just here. I can feel the doubts. What happened to Tuan Tuan? Why do you look scared? Tuan Tuan shook his head. Dad, can you wait for me here? Aunt Xiaoya and I went in to find my mother. Here it is. That person's territory. He can only guarantee that the evil spirits will not be in danger when they enter. How long has it been? He goes to negotiate with that person again. There's no condition for him to let a few people leave the class. What they said, right hand movement. A spirit body on the side of the black ball appeared next to me. Pull my foot. Dad will wait for me here, okay? If you meet a stranger, might come to you right away. You in a moment. Xiaoya saw the cyan black spirit body at my feet. Sister, let's go in and find someone. You rolled your eyes instead. Jumped out of my arms and walked ahead. But if he doesn't go, I can't find anyone. Unless he gives me the bracelet on his wrist. So his wife will believe me. Xiaoya quickly pointed to the bracelet on my wrist. In that moment, the bounce disappears. Because he is in Xiaoya's mood. One of the emotions I experience the most is greed. The local came forward and grabbed Xiaoya's hand. No token. I am the token. Now go in and find someone. Don't make me say it again. Credit the gun on the pull-out step. Do something to pack your umbrella. Enter the solemn moment. Xiaoya only thinks he has made his scorching temperature disappear in an instant. The hot skin also began to relieve the pain. The breeze carries a piece of nonsense with an unknown floral fragrance. Xiaoya just wants to protect me. Feel this scene. He always felt like he had escaped. This might be the outside world. The champion is very big. Even after walking for a long time, I didn't reach the location. After turning around, Xiaoya was seen with a few digits. Other people in the mental hospital. Finally meet you. Xiaoya ignores the warmth around. Excited greeting. Now is death. He also needs to find a few people to fire himself. See Xiaoya find human. Whatever, he frowns. It doesn't look like there's a mother in it. The few people intertwined by Xiaoya quickly chose to compromise. Then look back carefully. Don't come here. Who is it? People come to watch Xiaoya and prosper together vigilantly. Put the weapon in front of you. The person Xiaoya greeted was a 3-person team. 2 men and all 3 were equipped with various weapons. Where hot weapons are useless, they had guns in their hands. Police-style visits to humans. I'm Xiaoya, a nurse in a mental hospital. Xiaoya hurriedly identified herself. Warm up his words. One of the women nodded. I have read the information before. There is indeed this man. Who is he? Mr. After the weapon was indeed born, the gun is aimed at the team behind again. Oh, in the materials prepared before, there is no such a big child. He spoke quickly. These are no ordinary survivors. They were alive in another copy. Leave this 3rd here. He got one of each in it. Dungeon special items. After leaving the copy, 3 people form a team. They came to the Red Pig Asylum. I just wanted to fix it up. I didn't expect the dungeon to come here too. Fortunately, they investigated the Red Pig Mental Hospital in advance. The death of everyone. Prevent forest rangers from deceiving them by pretending to be survivors. As soon as this flower falls, Jean 2 with shoot directly at Tuan Tuan. Xiaoya turned around in horror. Rear artillery. Feel the bullet go through your body. He looked down at his stomach. Dead like shooting through the air. Is fascinated by the wild spirituality that passes him by. He is This Xiaoya has no good intentions. Lock it down. See if you can kill him. He should be the boss here. The person who took the money in each hand licked his lips. In human hands, 3 more strange things. Xiaoya, take a look at these things. Immediately relaxed. This should be a special item for the dungeon. Just as Xiaoya was, the headlines of the elders take shot right through his shoulder. Xiaoya covers it. Own wound. What is he? Help the guy who fired the gun. Hey. Indeed human. Find a place to hide. You'll still be useful later. Seeing the injured 3, he didn't think of killing him. It's not bad to stay as a cornerstone of exploring the way. They were even more pleased to see Tuan. This little devil doesn't look strong. One person licked his lips. I have picked up the music box in my hand. Start the clockwork behind the Zhuandu. A shadow lock arrangement. This tutorial. Make fireworks instantly good. Cold music began to play. At this moment, Tuan Tuan is like dancing on a music box. Trapped on it and unable to leave. Run faster. Mire can be used twice in a period of time. It stops when the clockwork ends. The person who used the Milky Way quickly shouted. The heads of mothers are buried in empty shells. There is already murderous intent in the eyes. Within his range of perception, there is not a single human here except for 3. He would be disappointed to think that I knew about it. I felt so angry. He immediately cut off contact with my perspective. You all deserve to die. Tuan Tuan looked at the 4 of them coldly. He'll settle back to me now. Because I may feel that my emotions are a little wrong. A thought. He wants to teleport back to that nudge on the shadow. But consciousness just emerged from the pronunciation and surrounding. It's like being blocked by an invisible wall. He MBA. There are also 2 clear gray spirits. One stayed in the cemetery to prevent the actual death. One by my side. It is also possible to freely transform the air potential among the 3. But this music box is obviously not simple. I saw him look confused. The 3 were blind. Hayaha, they're big. It's not a problem for my music box to trap you for 10 minutes. The man who spoke was a little proud. 10 minutes is enough to solve you. Hanfa, what's wrong with you? The word of life in my consciousness, I originally opened. Are you looking at the picture over there happily? The footage continues until they encounter the trio. You see. One more shot. Screen ends accidentally. And I was literally paralyzed. I'm fine. Please stay there. Wait until I come out to find you. The ship scout answered in consciousness. Want me not to believe too much? I glanced at the green who was holding his foot. Black cloud. Although I don't know what it is. Report to the general. Run towards where they are waiting for someone. Captain, don't run. I'll save you. This time, I won't leave you behind again. The Emperor looked at me and rushed in directly. End immediately. This is that man's domain. But no matter how much he cries in his heart, I can't even smell it. Men really deserve to die. Tuan Tuan is looking and several people are about to point their bodies in anger. What's the matter? Go to hell and say it. One of the women accidentally took a breath. He was with another man. He took out his own props. Woman picks up a lighter. The man picked up a baseball bat. Man with baseball bat. Start frantically picking up the slate on the ground, kicking towards the Bayan River. The woman with the lighter is holding the lighter. Exhausted, that illusory horse galaxy set it on fire. Now the crown is in the flames of the Bayan River. Body surface burning in flames, but her body is intact. That hand. The stick man is still picking up stones for no reason. Towards the sea, but it all goes through the hero's brain. Is that it? Tuan Tuan looked at the 3 of them coldly. At this time, the 3 of them also felt a little bad. Controlling the person pulling out his twisted clockwork is coming to an end. He looked at the 2 anxiously. At a time like this, if you continue to calculate with each other, I'm not renewing the second round empty. Die together. They killed. I came here to let women take the last knife. End the life of this evil spirit. Acquire skills. He thought women didn't trust baseball players. He was afraid that after he tried his best, head snatched by baseball player. Lighter son-in-law is very helpless. The temperature of the lighter cannot be adjusted at all. He has given his all. But this evil spirit in front of me is really weird. No one? He directly put the lighter in his hand into the handheld. 8 yin in the hands of the man. Shaoli joined the group. Let's run now. This evil spirit is too strong. Skills really don't work. Looking at the lighter in my hand. Watching the baseball guy spin the woman's pale face. The white galaxy man believed it. The 2 really did their best. And Wong said that he directly selected the invoice of White Galaxy after trapping the ship for his last time. Before leaving, the 3 glanced at Xiao Yaya, who was hiding behind the wall. Say nothing. The gun was shot directly at Shower's left. Bosses, take me. Take me away. I beg you. Xiaoya exclaimed in pain. The 3 of them completely ignored him. Tuan Tuan Si, Xiao looked at his father. Xiaoya sitting on the ground. I'm going to ask you one last time. Do you really know the news about Mom? He still didn't want to give up. Don't want me to know a tragic answer? If Mom hadn't come, he must have died on the road. He could see me coming this way. Dad is just fine. Just safe. Those people ran away. He released his location information again, but he still wouldn't let me see his perspective. He has to deal with Xiaoya first. I don't believe. Nini, let me see you. I have a dark face. Just follow your back. Tuan is really alright. It's Aunt Xiaoya who has something to do. A dull voice. Xiaoya loves you. He died to protect the regiment. What about looking at Xiaoya with a bitter face and flying around? Yes, I do. I have information about Zhongchuan's wife. Xiaoya alliance opens. Tuan felt the change of Xiaoya's mood. It can be read that Xiaoya's emotions at this time are called deception. Tuan laughed angrily. Xiaoya dragged her legs, walking towards the outside appearance. Wait for Dad to come. Let's bury Auntie Xiaoya together. And I sighed. The dead cannot come back to life. I can't do anything but be grateful. Okay, the boat has arrived. Looking at Xiaoya and grinning. Open your mouth and your heart at the same time. Wait a minute. I buried Auntie Xiaoya with my father. Let him be buried in peace. Xiaoya heard the voice behind her, back in ironing. Sweating all over. They're crawling along, but I can still hear the little devil's laughter behind me. I thought it was Tuan. I don't want to show myself Xiaoya's miserable state. He turned it off. The bad guys have run away. Don't worry, Dad. Maybe they are afraid that Aunt Xiaoya's ghost will find them. Unforgettable, your smile. And I nodded my head. Those who do bad things are afraid of ghosts. But I didn't notice it at all. There is a shadow behind me, keeping up step by step. The shadow is holding a crystal ball in his hand. It's like playing a movie. I put everything in this area, including my spiritual dialogue with Tuan. Human evil spirits. Women looking for their mother. Kind of. Shadow sound, and we went into seclusion. I'm running towards the destination in my mind. I estimated the distance between him and Tuan. There are still 10 minutes to arrive. Suddenly, there is a slightly thick sound from behind. And the sound of focus? Is that you in front of your husband?